I'm about to play Double Double Bonus with a brutally honest coach. Software that shows the expected value of every decision and calls out my mistakes instantly. Ready to learn the hard way? Hey, I'm Kevin, and here our learning method, complete transparency. Every hand I play, you see the expected value calculation. Every mistake I make, the software flags it immediately. No hiding bad plays, no cherry picking perfect hands, just real gameplay with real feedback. So we both understand not just what to do, but why we're doing it. This is our interface, and we are starting off with the credits we left off on video 2. We do have 2 other videos. This is the 3rd video in the playlist if you want to check those out. This is on 8-5. You can tell by full house shows 8 and flush shows 5. Playing on 25 denomination, and let's go ahead and bet max, because you always want to bet max in these. And we have a queen here. This is going to be a simple one. Let's go ahead and just hold the queen. Over here is our pro trainer. This shows us our expected value. So here it's showing the queen was the correct move at 2.1 and queen 6 was 1.72. Queen was obviously the best one to hold, so that's correct. We always want to play perfectly, because when we're playing perfectly, we maximize our returns on these over time. And here we got a pair. Pair is always strong. And let's go ahead and hit the 8s. All right. We got some jacks. We'll hold those. Nothing else with that. Here we go. And here we got another pair of 7s. We're going to go ahead and hold those. If I'm going too fast for you, you can slow me down in the YouTube player. Just hit the settings and change speed to slower, to like 0.75 if I'm going too fast, or 1.25 if I'm going too slow, and you can adjust it from there. Here we have 6s. I've been playing some jacks or better lately, so I'm not positive if I will get a perfect video today. I really don't think I will, but I will try my best. Now that I did a video, my last video was perfect play on jacks or better, now I feel like everything has went up. And I'm already messing up because we're playing bonus. Double double bonus, not jacks or better. What am I doing? Aces only. I know this too. Oh my goodness. I need to get in the mindset. My fault. Already, there goes the perfect video, so now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Aces are very strong in double double bonus. As you probably know, there's a lot of extra things to hit. So when you have 2 high cards, you always want to just hold the ace. Unless they're suited, then I'm not 100% sure. But we will see. Let's go ahead and hold the pair, the 10s here. And then we got 3 10s. The big difference about double double bonus is the 4 of a kind odds are a lot higher when you have aces or 2s, 3, 4s, and also when you hit kickers, which is the 5th card. So with that said, let's go ahead and just crush this and win a bunch. This is a simulator. This isn't actually real money. We don't play for real money here. We use the website to go through and teach us how to play perfectly. If you're interested in playing for free, the link's down below. If you want the pro trainer on the side here, that is paid for. However, you can just play this portion for free, and there's a lot of other games. Every variation, every pay table, there's a lot. Okay, let's go through and do this here. I think ace is going to be strong. Yeah, got it right that time. What we got here, there's 5 gut shot or no gut shot. That's the flush here. I'm thinking it's king. All right, right move. So just to get numbers correct, king was 2.13. Higher this, the better your return. And the 478 was 1.799. Definitely right move with the king. If the king wasn't there, then we would have held that. If there was nothing else to hold, that would have been stronger than a redraw. I have to be careful. I think I'm switching games too much. King, queen. And I like to show every game I play, because I just want to be fully transparent about how I'm learning to. Jack Queen. And here we'll do the ace. Pair of fours. Always. Pairs are always higher than overcards. And you can see here we did get 3 fours. However, this was in our range of getting extra. Fours is a good one to go with. 2s, 3s, 4s, and of course aces. 6, 7, 8, 9. We can't pass up an open-ended straight. But we can't miss it. 8, 10 of spades. Do we go for the flush? Straight flush draw here. Let me think for a moment. It's close. I think if the 7 was an 8, it would be much easier. I'm going to say we hold it. Yeah, correct. 2.38 versus 2.14. Not really close, but not far away either. They're similar. But we made the right move. And I guess once upon a time we didn't make the right move here. This was a gut shot. And I believe a gut shot is higher than a redraw in double bonus. Bam, we hit the straight there. See, the complete redraw is 1.60 and the gut shot's 1.70. So you don't go for gut shots often unless they're really higher or you have nothing else to go with. Wow. Wow. This is an interesting one for sure. But before we play this one, please think about what you would do and comment down below. And let me know. The aces and fours, I would, and then let me know if you would hold it or draw for something else. So let's go over the ideas here. Currently, we have a full house, which is worth 40. If we hold just the aces, we'd have 3 of a kind, which is worth 15. If we get a 4th ace, we would be at 800. Now here comes a little even crazier. If we get a 4th ace and we have a 2, 3, or 4, which we already have a 4, it would be 2,000. So there are a lot of opportunities here, and I'll be honest, I think I know which one it is, but I'm not positive. I can count out one thing. We're not going to hold just the 4s because there's only 2 4s and there's 3 aces. So the 4s, we're not going to hold both of them for sure. So do we break up the aces? I believe we do. And this is a hand I have not seen yet in any of the videos for this game. I'm just going with my thought process, and sometimes it's right, sometimes it's not. I'm thinking we break up, we hold at least the 3 aces. So then it comes down to, do we hold a 4 or do we not hold a 4? Because if we hold a 4, we already have the kicker, and then we just need an ace. But we only get 1 shot at the ace. If we don't hold the other 4, then we get 2 shots at the ace, and we could even hit a 2, 3 as well. Wow, this one's going to make my brain go crazy. I really do think it's just the 3 aces, though, deep down. It's nice to have the kicker, but to get the 4th ace, there's only 1 more left in the deck. So to have 2 shots at it instead of 1, I think it's really important. Yeah, I'm going to hold the 3 aces, and I'm going to hope this is correct, and we're going to see together. Final answer. Oh, we made the right move. Let's take a look at the EV over here, because this is a crazy one. Triple aces, 61.0. Holding 3 aces and a 4, 58.2. That's not that big of a difference when the numbers are that high, but there is still a difference. So we are correct in holding just the 3 aces. We made that right move. And obviously holding the other 4 is the same thing. Holding the full house was just 40 EV because that's what it pays, 40 credits. Over time, you're just going to get 40 credits with that hand. This hand, you'll get 61 on average. Because of that, the 3 aces are where it's at. Unfortunately, we didn't get a 4th ace, but we did learn a lot on this hand, so I'm glad we did get it. And we got king 10 here, but we got a queen, so we will go king queen. If the queen wasn't there, the king 10 would be held. Let's pretend the queen's not here. The reason we would hold the king 10 is because you hold the king 10 if there's 3 hearts and there's no 9. Or if there's no extra hearts and there's a 9. So since there's no 9 blocking this, it would be king 10. But we're going to go king queen here. And I only bring that up because that's one of the harder hands there are in this game, I feel. That's not dealing with the 4 of a kind. Almost hit. So close. We had an open-ended on the last card, but 7 is not a 9, so rough. 2 pair, kings and queens. Since kings and queens are all in the lower area, I don't think you'd break them up for any reason. And we already have 2 pair hitting. Of course, 2 pair pays the same as 1 pair. We really just want the full house. I still don't think we break it up. It is interesting that they're both suited. I wonder if this is a harder hand than I think, but I think we just hold the 2 pair. Okay, good. 7.9 is holding both pairs. And then holding 1 pair is 7.1. There's a good difference there. We definitely wanted to go for the full house on that one. My mind is now transforming back to double bonus, so this is good. Aces. All right, we'll take 2 pair. Even though it pays the same as 1 pair, you'll notice that. And that is because those extra 5 credits you get every time you get 2 pair, they're thrown up here in these bigger ones. So these hit less often. This hits often, so they trickle in, and that's how they can pay more up top. We got a pair of 10s. Definitely gonna go with that. And repeat. Repeat and repeat. One up a hill. Pete fell down. Who's left? Repeat. Hey, don't mind me. It's early. Pair of 7s. Let's hold that over an ace. Oh, the ace even came, but we played perfect play, even though if we would have played the other way, we would have hit. And it might seem like, oh, well, why not hold the ace then? If I knew that was going to happen, yeah, but you don't know it's going to happen. Overall, though, you're going to hit with the 7s a lot more than you are with the aces. The 7s were 3.6, and just to hold the ace was 2.3. So you're looking at a big difference in those numbers. Pair is strong. Here we will hold the queen. Two pair, 7s and 9s. Let's kind of go through everything here. 7s and 9s, they're all in the lower area, the 250 if we hit 4 of a kind. For that reason, I don't think we break them up. We also do have a straight flush draw here to kind of consider. However, we do have a winning hand already. Because we have a winning hand, I think we stick with the winning hand and try to upgrade to a full house. That's my thought. Let's see if it's correct. All right, we got it. So 7.9. And if you're curious about the straight flush draw, yeah, it's not even on the board. Yep, not even on the board here. We got what we got. It must have been lower than 2.2, so definitely the right move here. This is a replay. Aces. I think that one should fall off now. I think they replay it 2 or 3 times. I think it's 2 times I have it set to. It's usually 3 though. So here we have jacks. And we pick up another pair. So no real improvement, even though it looked like an improvement, because it pays the same. Winning hand, hold the queens. Let's get 2 more. Maybe I'm being greedy. Maybe I ask for 1 more next time. Ace only. There we go. Here we'll do jacks. And we got 2 pair on here, even though 1 pair pretty much is all we needed since they were jacks. 7s. They're coming up a good amount. And now we have jacks. We're going to hold a winning hand pair of jacks over aces all day long, because there's only 1 ace, of course. Well, now there would have been 2. 7s again. Let's go for it. Here we're going to do king. What? There was a pair of 10s? Oh my goodness. Were you all screaming at me? Because I couldn't hear you. I can't believe I missed that. Slow down, slow down. Let's go with 10s. Here we will go with the both pair again. Try to get the full house. We're gonna get one day. I mean, we got 1, but we had to break it up, so that wasn't really fair. Here we'll hold the 10s. It's the same hand. 6s here. Oof. This is a complete redraw, or is it the flush draw? I feel like it's a complete redraw. Good. So redraw is 1.6, flush draw is 1.4. So yeah, bad flush draw would be 1.4. Got it. Here we redrew, and that's what we got. Now ace jack is suited. I believe this does override just taking an ace, because now you have a flush draw, straight draw, royal draw. I believe you do hold the ace jack now. Let's see if I remember correctly. Yes. It's 2.7 with the ace jack suited, and then ace was 2.2. Here the lonely jack. That's a nice hit. Getting a straight out of holding a jack is very nice. We'll take it. We have a pair of 10s. We're not going to miss those, of course. Ever. Ace only, because it's not suited. Sevens. Let's go with 7s. And here we'll do 10s. And they're giving me a lot of 10s, and they're not even the replays. Jack Queen suited. I love that hand. Let's see what we get. Oof. At least we hit something. Replay on the 10s. Here we're going to go Jack Queen suited again. I played some jacks are better this week at the place, you know? Lost 200. Ugh, it was rough. First machine, the first 100 was really rough. Second one lasted longer, but yeah, couldn't even get 4 of a kind. Okay, this is a pair of 10s. However, we have 3 to a royal. I believe 3 to a royal is enough to break up a pair of 10s, since 10s are not winning. If these were jacks and we were winning already, it would be much more questionable, but I think it might still be the royal. So here we're going to hope to fill it in and get our first royal on this channel. We going to do it? You got to think about it with me. Jack, queen, spade, spade. Not even close. We did get to 10. So here it was 6.3 versus 3.6. So we made the right move, even though the second place hand would have won. But overall, this one's going to pay almost double in the long run. Here we'll hold the 10s. Jeez, these 10s. I don't know what they're doing to me. Let's do the queens, because they're already winning. And keep it up. That's nice and easy hands when they just make that noise, but we're not getting a lot of improvement. Well, I guess that's a little better. Now we're just gonna not break these up. Okay, this is a pretty simple one. Flushes are awesome, so we always want to hold 4 to a flush, pretty much, that I could think of, and see what happens. Another 10. 10s are everywhere. See, there's one. Ah, we almost had it. Let's see if we can do it this time. Spaded it. Oh, another 10. Are these 10s trolling us today or what? Let's go with the 9s. Of course. Queen only. We need a little switching of the luck. So let's take a moment. And I don't know if a lot of people know, but your hand actually depends when this is clicked. There's numbers flying around non-stop, and whenever you click or hit that button or tap that screen, it stops and it picks up those numbers at that point in time. Since it's all random numbers, you want to go through and sometimes give it a break. And I know you might think I'm crazy, but I probably am. 3, 4, 5 is 3 in a row, so I think that's going to override the pair of 4s on jacks or better. However, this is not jacks or better, and 4s is one of the high cards for 4 of a kind, so this makes it very interesting of a hand as well. I still think it might be 3, 4, 5. However, I do have to weigh the pair of 4s heavier than I would in the past. There is no gap here. We have 2 cards on each side. It could be ace 2, could be 2, 6, could be 6, 7. I think it's going to be the straight flush. This is I feel like this is a coin flip. Let's see. How close? Not close. Not close at all. My goodness. So every 125 I would put in, I would lose 38 cents. That's a big mistake that we will not make again. I can't believe that. 3 in a row? Pair of 4s is still stronger. I guess because of the weight of the other higher things you could hit. All right. Very interesting. This could be a thumbnail too. And we got a third one. Was the right move. Here, we're not going to break up these 4s. We now know. And knowing is important. Half the battle, right? Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Here, we'll go with the 10s. Yeah, I just want to take a look here. 10s was 3.6. 10 jack was 2.0. I was curious where that would fall. So yeah, 10s are a lot stronger. King. There we go. KJ. Got the 9s. Sevens, stronger than ace king. A replay, we know it's the 4s. Pair of 2s. I believe it's all... Oh, this is tougher than I thought. Is it all 3? Or is it the 9 as well? The 9 puts a gut shot on the board. Gut shots are not usually that strong. However, sometimes they are played more when you're in the higher area. I don't know. My guts tell me just hold these 3. So I'm going to listen to my gut. Even though it's wrong. 2.66 versus 2.37. Next time, listen to your head instead of your gut. We're going to go for the gut shot here. And close enough. Here we'll hold just the ace. Winning kings. Let's do that. Deuces. If you do like these videos and you're interested in watching more videos than I have members videos as well. I'll be doing a members video for this very soon. And those videos are different. They are an hour long. And I also include a speed run of me at the end. So I can humiliate myself or show off depending how things go. To become a member, you just click join or click the link down below. And we're gonna just do ace. Yeah, we know all four. This is a replay. We'll just get that out of the way. This is something. Okay. Every time I think I have a thumbnail, I find another one that could be a better thumbnail. Maybe I'll just make 3 and test them this time. That's a tough one. I have no idea. I know I'll hold that. Do we go for the aces or the royal? 3 cards to a royal, 2 to the aces. I feel like the royal's more rare to get and to hold. Aces, pair of aces, they come out once in a while. Wow, I really am clueless. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's the aces because it's very close, and since it's very close, aces are already winning. So that's my thought process. However, I'm really not sure. So let's see what happens. Okay, it was the aces. Really? 9.5 on the aces. The royal flush was 6.6. That is a huge difference that I really did not think was happening. 6.6 versus 9.5. Wow. Were you stuck on it as well, or did you just know it? That I am newer to double, so I'm learning. Jacks. That's a crazy one. Oh, I thought it was a lot closer than it was. Oh, not ace king ace. Double. I think we're down a bit compared to usual. But overall, this playlist has been up because I started at 4,000 and we're at 4,500. So usually it'd be 10 queen, but there's 2 hearts showing. So we're just going to hold all 4. And yeah, let's just hold all 4. We missed. I did way more thinking on that one than needed to be. Ace, there's a gut shot on the board. We would need a 4, but we're not going to go for that. Missed. King only. There's that sound. Give me 2 more queens, please. Fours. King, queen. Suited. Here we got some 7s. Pair is strong. And we're not going to break up those 4s. Here we'll do jacks. All right. No huge hands so far. Jack, king, we're going to go here. Threes are really powerful, but I need more of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I knew it was coming because 7s are popping off like crazy. This is our 100th hand. Go king, queen. Crazy. You have been with me for 100 hands now. Thank you so much for going this far. And also, this really does help train your mind to get better at this. All right, this was the one that we missed. Kings, let's hold them. Great move, 7.1. Just gonna hold the 2 high ones. See if we can get that royal or straight flush draw. Or another king. When it comes down to more reality. 3s. All right, those jacks. Now you've been watching this whole video so far, and also you may have watched the ones before this. How do you think you're doing with this? Are you learning the ideas? What's been tough for you? Some area I should concentrate a little more on? Or are you good with just how everything's going? Let me know. But it's awesome you stuck with it this long. It does really help. I feel like it doesn't take many hands to learn to improve drastically. However, even when improved, if the machine's not hitting, it's not hitting. As I learned this weekend. Nice, we got 3 of a kind there. Oh, here we go. Ugh, got 1, just couldn't get the heart. Ace of hearts eluded us there. I think you break this up. Because 5s are the lower one, 2s are the higher one. Unfortunately, though, we may miss and not get anything. I believe it's 2s. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. And I'm wrong. 2s was 4.3, holding it is 7.9. So I kind of remember that from, I think, video 1 or 2. That was a big mistake. But now I know you don't break up the 2s when you're already winning. Here's a gut shot. We do hold that over a redraw, so let's get a 3. Nope. Here's the 1.7 for the gut shot and 1.6 for the redraw. All right, we'll do some more hands. Getting to the end here. King, Jack only. Wait. Let me think about this a second. Is a Jack high gut shot. I can't remember if it's Queen high or Jack high we start taking gut shots. I think it's Jack, Queen high. Let's see. Yeah, it's not Jack high. We did correct there. 2.68 and the gut shot was 2.0. So we definitely made the right move there. All right, we'll say 5 more hands. Ace. 3s. Let's do it. Now they give us the aces. We'll keep the kings right there. Here we're going to do the queen. Oh, nope, just the ace. Oh, this is a replay, so this one doesn't count. All right, last hand of the session. I want to thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. It did go down a bit. However, we did have some really difficult hands, which I thought was cool. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. Appreciate it. If you like this, make sure you smack that like and consider subscribing. Here we're going to do King, Queen. If the king wasn't there, the 10 would definitely be in play, but it is. So we're going to do King, Queen. And get 2 pair to get exactly what we would have got for 1 pair. There we have it. This is video 3 again. If you're interested, I'll put a playlist at the end if you haven't seen the other videos. And when the next video is ready in this playlist, it'll be on the screen for you.